idea of what we are going to see. That is what Georgia head coach Kirby Smart said after the loss to Bama, 24-21. Mentioned the third downs. He said he was proud of the team, but doesn't know why for the slow start, especially on defense. But we're still heated about it, and we're going to talk about it. The 4th and 1. Jake, he did mention premeditated sequencing.
Yep.
You might have been right there, but Drew is disagreeing with that. Do you want to get there before he does?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared of what Drew might say here, but
he's taking notes, kids. He's taking notes.
Drew's been taking plenty of notes, but you wanted to be aggressive coming into this football game. Coach said, hey, if we get a positive play here, then we're going for it on 4th down. They got a positive play. They try to hurry up with the tempo. Hey, who knows? Maybe if we slow that thing down, we get to see where that ball is spotted. Ball may be a little close. We may have a 1st down already. Who knows? Give yourself a little bit more time to make maybe a better decision. Right?
Davin, do you want to chime in? I'm gonna let Drew take the floor.
Yeah.
You want to give
That's
it to
all right. That's all right, Davin. Go ahead.
Do you have anything,
Davin?
Davin?
I'm going to get him last. I'm going to say when your defense is – when the offense that you're going against is 70% on 3rd down, as a head coach, do you trust your defense? Do you trust your defense? Can we get the ball back? Can we make a stop? We got 0 sacks in 5 weeks. Can we get a stop?
That's a problem.
So that puts more –
They've been inconsistent, too. And Ty Simpson looked so comfortable. There was no pass rush.
None.
So
Zero.
I don't know if the answer is yes or no.
So in order to stop Ty Simpson, if we can't put him on the ground, keep him off the field, can we, if Bama is ranked 102 in rushing yards, defense, can we get a 4th and 1 to keep Ty Simpson, off the field? That is what, Kirby is thinking, and we didn't do it, and we can't stop a nosebleed. So what you want the guy to do?
Kirby nailed in the presser. I mean, a slow start, and it just felt like Bama controlled the flow of the game the entire time. I'm there on the sideline. I mean, it just feels like Bama's in control of this game. Man, they're on the gas. They can slow down. They can speed up. They can make checks. Even the crowd early in the game, man, they were making a big difference. They burned 3 timeouts just like that, but somehow, some way, it didn't faze them at all.
That brings up a good point, and Drew, I'm going to tee you up for this because field goal.
Yeah.
Why not just settle for that? Especially because you didn't feel like Georgia ever really had the momentum until then.
It would have been your first opportunity to tie the ball game. And when I just saw the replays there, and they're saying 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and you went for it, that again makes me just my head spin. I agree with Kirby Smart with one thing he said in his post-game press conference there. The game is different now, right? And what he's saying is there is no expectation to go undefeated. It's a 16-team playoff soon enough. Listen, you're going to lose a game. You're still going to have an opportunity. That means this is an NFL-type season. Today was an NFL-type game.
Right.
Now, when he talks about sequencing plays, that confuses me because in that situation with 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game, when Alabama hasn't done anything on offense in the entire second half, you have the chance to tie the ball game up, get your defense back out on the field, get the crowd involved in the ball game. You go play football. I will dare any analytics football nerd to tell me that you have to go for it on 4th and 1 in that moment. It makes absolutely zero sense. Sequencing plays, throw all of that out, Bailey. In the NFL, we've all been in those locker rooms. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all you do is work on situational football.
Right.
There are certain moments where you throw that book away and say, hey, this is a 20-yard field goal. We're going to take the 3 points. 24-24. First time we're tied up in the ball game all day. Our defense has not allowed them to do anything in the second half. Let's go play. They didn't there. The entire momentum shifted. You lose the ball game.
My question – go ahead.
There is actually a scenario. You're bringing me back here. Last year when I was playing for the Detroit Lions, we were playing the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
And we were in that same situation, not 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter, but it was late in the 4th quarter. We were down by 3, and instead of kicking the field goal to tie, we actually go for it on 4th down to take control of that game and get it, and hang on to that, kick a field goal late to win it. So it happens.
Sure.
It happens. There's certain scenarios, 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter, that's different. Defense is playing better. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to digest, and a lot to happen in those quick seconds when a play call is
And I
needed.
will say this, Kirby Smart said, hey, my record against Alabama had no bearing on this football game. I agree with that,
Yeah.
okay?
Right, of course.
We have
Of course,
seen
of course.
too many times
Of course.
Georgia have the entire script of a stat sheet after the game, where if you would have showed me this at 6:30 tonight, 225 rushing yards, Bama doesn't score in the second half, Ryan Williams only 43 receiving yards, I would have said, oh, we win this football game.
Which my question becomes to you then is, okay, are you more comfortable as a quarterback if you're Gunnar Stockton in that 4th and 1 situation and you have Cash there too, in predicting, in sequencing, or being in the moment for that situational football? What are these players more comfortable with?
It was a good play call.
Yeah, it was. It's a good play by the defense,
It was a good play by the defense. You missed a block inside, and that's what it was.
Right.
Coach talked about playing in your box. You got to win your one-on-ones.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right.
Yeah. We can talk
Right.
about this decision,
No
this
doubt.
or
You gotta
that.
win your one-on-ones.
I mean, if we stay in front of our guy,
You got to win your one-on-ones.
Cash takes it around the edge, possibly scores.
Right.
Drew
And-
totally
and-
disagrees.
And,
Drew is just like
and everybody,
totally
and everybody
disagrees.
thinks it's the greatest call known to man.
Sequencing plays.
Yeah.
What? I mean, what?
But
What are we
it's-
talking
You're
about?
talking. You're
man,
talking
it's
about. You're,
the field
you're talking
goal.
about the what if.
Boss man,
The what if,
championship
what
DNA, boss
happens
man.
next?
It's championship.
That negative play,
Listen,
kick it.
listen.
Positive play.
Listen,
We go for
listen. It's championship DNA, right? When you get down to last year, you talk about the Notre Dame game, the Texas game. Those came down to the ball being on the 1-yard line. We are in the I formation. You know what we running. Can you stop us? And we got it. Kirby is trying to send a message in week 4. You're going to have to get a 4th and 1 to win a national championship in the SEC in the I
Yeah,
formation.
we got to get there first. This
For
isn't
sure.
Madden.
For
This
sure.
isn't Madden.
But-
Let's play the game. There's 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth
I
quarter.
definitely agree, but you're asking somebody to do something that they don't do. If a man ran a fake punt against Notre Dame,
He also ran a fake punt against Alabama in the 2018 SEC Championship game, which was the craziest call I've ever seen.
exactly. But when it works, you love them.
Yeah.
When it don't, you still gotta love them. But I love the confidence that he's instilling in this team. That even though we did not get it today, it may come week 10 when we have to get a 4th
And that
1.
is exactly where I agree, because it is now
It's
an
now.
NFL season.
For sure. It's an
right?
NFL
It's like,
season.
it's okay.
For sure.
Gone are the days where you lose in week 5 and your season's over.
Bro,
So I get
just
that.
to clear that, I agree that we should have kicked the field goal, but I can understand why the
Going
decision was
forward.
made.
But okay.
Of course.
All right, so let me ask you
course.
this. So let me ask you this. You got 0 sacks in 5 weeks from your D-line.
That's a problem.
Dog.
The
Yeah,
pass
we
rush is
gotta
nowhere
get
to be
points
found.
on the board.
Listen,
Ty Simpson was not under
Come
stress
on.
at all
Not
he-
under
for 60
stress.
minutes.
he had all
Yes.
day.
He
He
taking
was
smoke
back
breaks.
there cooking, doing what he
No,
needed to.
yeah.
And we're going to talk about that because I still have